everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video I would like to share to you about how to create a new VM in VirtualBox. Open your VirtualBox and you can see here if you want to add a VM in your VirtualBox, there are two ways: create a new one or import an existing VM. In this video I will only share to you about how to create a new VM in your VirtualBox. Let's go, click this button and then name your VM. In this video I will use Fedora 35 Mate, and then direct your VirtualBox to save your VM in a folder. In this tutorial I already create one folder named VM HDD. I will save my VM in this folder. And then choose the type of your guest operating system. I will choose Linux, and then the version of the Linux is Fedora 64-bit. Click next, and then for the memory or RAM I will use 2 GB. Create a virtual hard disk now. Click create and then hard disk file type. I will choose VDI and then next, and then I will choose dynamically allocated. You can see in this paragraph what is dynamically allocated hard disk, and then click next. And in this part is to set your virtual hard drive. I will set my virtual hard drive 28 GB. Click create, and then before you start your VM you need to do some settings. For example, at the system I don't use this floppy, so I will uncheck this option. And then for the display I will change nothing. And then for the storage, this is your virtual disk drive. I will choose this Fedora Mate Compiz Live. Check, and then audio. Okay, and then in this part you can set how many network interface card that you want to use. For example, if you want to use 2 network adapter, you can go to adapter 2 and then enable this network adapter by check the option. But in this tutorial I only need 1 adapter. And then after you choose how many network adapter that you want to use, and then you can choose what kind of connection that you want to use for your network adapter. I will choose the NAT option because NAT is the easiest way to use for your VM to connect to the internet. After that you can click OK because I think there's nothing to set anymore for these settings. Click OK, and then you can click start to start your VM. Okay everyone, just remember, never choose the full screen mode because sometimes your VM will crash. I will try to choose this full screen mode so you can see what happened. You can see here guys that my VM is crashed. I cannot click anything. I just pressed my super button in the keyboard. Super button, I mean a button that has the Windows logo. I just press it repeatedly, and then I need to kill this VM from a terminal. So I will type ef grep virtualbox. I need to kill this process. Wait. Okay. Okay everyone. We will continue running our VM. Usually I will click the normal start and then I will click the reset. Okay, so my VM will run normally. I use Fedora 34 now, and for that crash I still don't know why that happened to my Fedora 34. If you have the answer, you can leave the comment below, because this is not a tutorial for installing an operating system, so I will fast forward this part. Okay everyone, the installation is already finished. Click the finish installation and then we can turn our VM off. And then before we start our VM, we need to do a setting. Click settings and then storage section. We need to unmount this ISO and then click OK. And then after we unmount the ISO image, our VM will load the virtual disk drive. Okay everyone, the installation is done and you can see the result of the creation of a VM in your VirtualBox. Okay everyone, I think this is the end of my video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video. Bye.